Look, I found the same thing that you did.
Really? I found a Reddit thread with one answer.
Yeah, and I can see that now, but I had to Google something different. It was talking about New Game Plus is what I Googled it. Stop being a sassy backer.
I'm not being a sassy backer. I'm just being correct.
Anyway, welcome to Black Myth Wukong.
Yep, welcome back, Myth Wukong. Of course, we might have waited for people to actually turn back up. Is this the real Wukong?
So yeah, this is the real Wukong.
Why does he look like Lu Bu?
He doesn't. He looks like Wukong.
No, he looks like Lu Bu. Hi, hello, Eva. So
Eva, how have you been?
For those who don't know the history of the journey to the west, this is Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. He does a whole bunch of shit. He's a troublesome little bugger.
And there's his nimbus.
He's immortal times 4. He's got all the powers to turn into whatever he wants, and he's super strong. And the only person to beat him was Buddha. Do you know how Buddha beat him, Alex?
Slapped his monkey butt?
Nope. Said if you can leap from my palm, you win. But Buddha's palm encompassed the entire universe.
Well.
And then Buddha put him under a mountain. These would be the armies of heaven.
Feels like cheating.
Well, yeah. But to be fair, Monkey'd eaten a whole bunch of peaches of immortality and also stolen a book that taught him how to transform into 72 different creatures.
My master. Safe.
Oh, this is after the journey to the West Wukong.
Sound. All I ever wanted was a life in my mountain, free from you and your so-called merits. Those high above don't trust me. I understand that. And they send you and those knuckleheads to threaten me. To obey and serve once more. I understand that too. But
Yeah, he's got trunks for days.
You bastards killing my kind!
This guy rocks.
Shoulder popper.
Are you telling me you wouldn't want a pupper on your shoulder?
I want a popper wherever.
Well, that's fair. But Shadow Pup, who is now going to be...
Shadow Pup. That's right, Wukong. It's me.
Woofer. He's Wukong.
Brr.
Okay, well that was a dick move. Wow.
Mark this. He's not just any monkey.
So did you hear the story about what happened in China when this was released?
No, what happened?
They gave everyone a day off to play it because it was a Chinese-produced AAA game.
Cool. The dumb guy who hates on dogs.
I agree. Beat up this guy.
Look, monkey. I don't make a habit of fighting someone I've bested before. Here's my offer. If you lose, I'll take you to the Celestial.
I think he's compensating something with that spear.
And level your mountain.
Got too much girth.
But if I lose, I shall certainly take revenge, and they will level your mountain nonetheless.
That's a terrible deal.
I'm thinking. No deal.
I mean, you have an elephant. What do we have? A rock and a stick.
We don't need to resort to violence.
And immortality.
We don't.
How about
Yeah.
you bend the knees, admit the wrongs, and we can put this behind us.
All these years, except for that pig, you're the one who talks the tallest tales. Good.
He has a friend who's a pig.
Entertained.
It's It doesn't need explaining. He's a pig who lies a lot.
Wouldn't it be fun if I pluck your extra eye out for my snack and allow you to keep the other two?
Why is it in these kind of things, the two characters are always really good at banter with each other? If I was in banter before a fight, I'd be like, yeah, well, your mum, yeah?
And that black mutt of yours. Come at me.
It'd probably be slightly less, epic.
They gave you many chances. Spurned each one. Such ingratitude.
Yep, he can make clones.
Many of me!
Gotta be fair. Who is this guy meant to be?
He's called Erlang, the sacred divinity. Do I have all my stances? No, I don't.
No, because this is just a tutorial.
I won! I didn't win!
No, but you did a cool block.
The
And another
victorious
cool block.
fighting Buddha. Have you any idea how many would give their everything for immortality?
Immortality? For that word, all realms and beings have ruined themselves.
I think this is a very good depiction of him.
He's less cocky. He's a bit cocky. Monkey's got a really inconsistent depiction. He's a weird one. You know what they never mention about... Would you want to be immortal?
Probably not.
You know why I wouldn't want to be immortal?
Why?
Can't breathe in
The
space.
celestial court welcomed you.
Well, you would just be very, very, very uncomfortable, but alive.
But that's the thing. Eventually, the voice is certainly grating. I feel that's pretty on brand. But if monkeys could talk, yeah, they'd probably be quite annoying. But no, eventually the Earth is going to be destroyed, right? It's just a matter of fact. And then what do you do if you're immortal? There'll be no oxygen, so you're just suffocating for eternity. That'd suck. Unless, you know, humans discover spacecrafts and travel, but even that get dull eventually. But Monkey is the only character who can have a gangbang all on his own. I think you won, but is the game going to make it like you lost?
Yeah. I don't know why. Because he's kind of winning.
To be fair, this guy wouldn't actually stand a chance against Sun Wukong in Myth, because Sun Wukong is the most broken character in fiction.
Yeah. Ah!
And that's what happens when you
Oh
have
shit!
I can just see Asura watching.
Maybe if I punch him.
Did you ever see that weird movie where it's got Jackie Chan and Jet Li?
Yes.
And for some reason there's a white dude in it.
Yes. I know the one you're
and
talking about, because isn't
yeah.
Jackie Chan like a drunken master?
Yeah, Jackie Chan's the drunken master and Jet Li is Sun Wukong.
Yeah.
But for some reason there had to be a white dude in it for them to have a plot. I don't know why that was a thing.
Oh! The mountain!
I'm not paying for that.
Rat, you call that a duel? The glare up here is dazzling. Fight me in the woods if you have the guts.
Weird. It's the same thing I never got with Dragon Ball Z, right? He's got a flying cloud, but he can also fly.
I mean, I feel like the flying cloud would have been faster than being a bird.
Yeah, especially such a tiny bird. Why wouldn't you become a giant bird? Well, he forgot to fly. Wouldn't happen on a cloud. Oh, well, that's... Hold on, he lost due to outside intervention.
Yes, he did.
Well, that sucks.
Yes, it does. Still alive. Back hurts.
I'm done monkeying around.
And so ends the
Okay, I'll go to my Buddha room.
Sorry, lost a head. Become sentient.
treasured his freedom above all else.
But he was retold as Son Goku.
Yes, but cumbersome he
And every other anime shonen lead who ever existed.
and to revel
I mean, it says a lot that one of the
with us.
most influential mangas and animes
Did he know
is based on a Chinese legend.
go the life above?
Yeah, I assume if you were Chinese, you might say that's just because Japan stole a whole lot from them.
It's not true. Goku was a carrot, remember?
Yeah, Goku was a carrot, Vegeta was vegetables. Master Splinter's apparently here.
This
So this
stone
guy's a rat.
has stood for countless days on the mountain.
Okay.
Since my youth, they've said that his remains lie within it.
Do they?
I don't know.
Undying. Such is the nature of a stone monkey. Though his body was broken, his spirit endures. Into 6
Why would you wear
minutes
clothes but keep your gown that open at the bottom? It's removing the point of the gown.
I've got to cover the peen, but show you what I mean if you get me.
You want to see some monkey thigh? Monkey try.
Yet no one
And meanwhile, we're just like, yeah, I'm gonna just wear clothes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have pants.
I'm old now.
But with a really glitched out tail.
Yeah,
Jesus.
there are some visual glitches in this.
That tail is all angles. Get a splint or something.
I haven't seen a patch yet either.
Well, it only came out like a few weeks ago.
Day one patch.
One that shall recover all his
I
scattered
don't
wealth
think you can day one patch a
and
janky
upon
tail.
return of
Yes,
the
you
relics
can.
to Mount Tuaguo, he may yet rise again.
So you've got to go get the relics to rise the Monkey King?
Yep, that's the aim. Get all the relics, bring him back, and along the way, you basically get all of his powers as well.
Even though the Monkey King, whenever he exists, causes nothing but issues.
Well, I think they're trying to get him back because there are certain people that were with him. Based on
Yeah, there was-
what you see later, anyway.
There was a pig who was a dick, a well-known Buddhist monk.
A pig who was a dick.
Yeah, he was a bit of a dick. Not the twirly kind of dick like pigs often have. Like a corkscrew. God knows why.
Let's not
I
talk
assume
about
when when pigs do it, they kind of enter in and then just start twisting.
it.
And then when they're done, they're just... boop. And then someone says, well, she's been corked. And you're like, ah, well, fuck.
Pear.
Peach.
Better than a home,
Peach.
reach death and ever
Ah, I thought you would know Peaches after you abandoned me for a goth one.
Oh, you remember when you said you were over it?
No.
It's nice to know that you were I mean, it's on camera, Josh.
Alex, I've said numerous things on camera that aren't true.
perfect timing. This Peach knew I needed a snack.
They are wolves. Why are they eating peaches?
Dad, fool me. I'll make sure you regret it.
Shocked Pikachu face.
Why? Why were you pretending to be a peach?
Yeah.
That wasn't really mischievous because he didn't come out laughing. When he turned out from being the peach, he was all serious, angry face. I wouldn't call that mischievous. I call that just being angry.
I mean, get used to the serious, angry face, because that's just who our character is.
Where's the puns?
Oh, we're a silent protagonist, Josh.
Like, he could have said, you know, I've got a stone to pick with you, because peaches have stones.
And the way that certain characters talk to you, they talk to you like you're not the only monkey that's like tried to go on this journey, and none of you talk.
I got through that fight by the skin of my peach.
Proud of yourself.
I thought I needed at least 4 shots before I got, you know, my peachy. There's many different ways you could have gone with this, but making him a silent protagonist feels like ruining the point.
Well, because a lot of people obviously thought you would play as Wukong.
Fair.
But maybe just like a nerfed Wukong, and then you work your way back up. But I know Wukong is obviously a separate entity in the game, so you know they're not just going to give the main character his personality, are they? Otherwise, you're just going to have 2 really annoying monkeys in the game.
Are we implying that, you know, all monkeys have different personality?
I mean, I'd imagine so. Look at this one. Stern, stone-faced.
The fuck is that thing?
Oh, sorry, loincloth was falling down.
My mother had sex with an acorn, and that's why I look like this. God, I kind of want to draw, like, play tic-tac-toe on his head. You don't talk much for a monkey, do you? Sorry, you look super stern.
She's my back scratcher. I don't
Oh,
just
so
use it
ignore
on
the
my
skulls.
back.
The many, many skulls.
These are mine. These are the monkeys that fought me. Don't try me.
I headbutted them. You ever play conkers with a conker? Oh no, birds.
But they haven't forgotten you.
Okay.
So he's talking to the protagonist like he's Wukong. Because
Yeah,
he
but
believes he's just him.
I did like the fact he did a little twirl when he turned into smoke. So is this the kind of game where the normal enemies don't really pose that much of a challenge?
Yeah, basically.
And then it's the bosses who pose the actual challenge?
But there are a lot of bosses in the game. So,
Right.
like, the start is probably where there's the least amount of boss characters.
I'm not saying that the stick is not the best weapon, but I would have gone with a different weapon.
Well, we've got a stick.
Let me just point out, Sun Wukong's stick came from a pillar he found in the Water Dragon's temple. I don't know where your stick came from.
A tree.
Oh. Come on, let him say that he's feeling a bit wooden. He's gonna stick it to him.
What this?
It's a rock.
Who was that?
Splinter.
Damn it, Leonardo's gonna be pissed!
When is Leonardo not pissed?
When he's eating.
That's Michelangelo.
No, that's all of them.
Okay, these wolves are awfully bitey. Are they hiding in the woods so that E621 doesn't find them?
No, they're hiding in the woods because they're not hiding. They're in charge of the woods.
Are they hiding from the furry artists?
I think everyone's hiding from the fairy artists, apart from Eva.
Really, Alex, apart from Eva?
I don't seek them out, they find me.
Uh-huh.
And I welcome them with loving arms.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no hiding out from this. This guy's just fishing and you're attacking him. Something, Alex beating his wood on. See, Evie, you're writing like like this game's writers. Where's the solid puns? That guy was just fishing, Alex.
Josh,
He was fishing.
Josh,
What?
I don't care.
I guess. I get that. I get that. Meanwhile, you're beating your wood off on furries. It's fine. I don't judge you.
I mean, you're using Eva's joke there, Josh.
No, I made the joke better.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Also frogs.
Oh, so you're killing frogs now too, who are just chilling out at home?
Oh no, they're not chilling out. They're trying to kill me.
Well, probably because you keep attacking people who are fishing.
Nah.
And stealing all the good mushrooms.
Did you kill Croson? He was my best friend!
And my wife! Ribbit.
Also, there's a regular bunny.
I've had an hour of sleep, total pun quality of dubious quality tonight. And to think you left our stream to go sleep, Eva. Shame. No, that's why my phone is. Shame on you. The fuck is that thing? Yeah, don't give me that yeah, Eva. Didn't really work out. Evidently. Y'all need to get your sleeping habits in track. Well, see, now that's cheating.
I think I'll fuck him.
This is my spell Rehypnol. Can't move. I'm gonna do stuff to his face.
I don't know if they can feel anything, but it doesn't stop me.
Remember to put the pipe in first to test. Oh, monkey, you're here.
If they stay hard, it's fine. Oh, hey!
You might be wondering what I'm smoking.
Didn't see
Viagra.
you there because of, you know.
This is my Viagra pipe. Anyway, have my mark.
Have a tattoo.
There you go.
What, you didn't want a tattoo? Well, fuck you.
Come across any
It totally doesn't mean takes it up the ass.
finger at them and release this spell. You'll be able to hold them in place while giving yourself a breather.
Yep, then you get the lube and the baby oil and just go to town.
Its power will wear off within a few
He is
short moves.
disconcerting to look at, I'm gonna be honest.
Heads like this one. Anyway, just consider it an ace up
I love
your
that his is taking forever, but I feel like your freeze time is
Oh,
half.
ours is like
These days, no
maybe 6 seconds.
with your new spell.
Imagine if you'd been frozen in time and someone just beat on you and then it turned off and you just went flying. Come on, say something like I've got to put a stop to you. Or this attack will freeze your bones. And again, I guess with the whole translation thing, I can understand why it's hard to pun. Puns are very difficult to translate. I know that from my friend who's a translator.
As you leave, you just hear, "Where'd the body go? Damn it.
This is why I stayed off Tinder.
Stupid
That
monkey." Got rid of my
apparently Tinder-
boyfriend.
Tinder dates don't like freeze-in-place spells. Who knew? I knew. I knew.
I knew.
I'm gonna point out, none of these guys have distinctly attacked you yet. You're just running up and beating them with a stick.
Yeah.
I'm just making a point.
And I don't care.
And I'm 90% sure you've killed a tiger.
Yay!
But you're endangered, Alex. And tigers can't purr, they make that noise instead, and that's adorable.
It's gonna get the healthy and the stamina.
He isn't the
up.
hobo assassin for nothing, Josh. It's true, Alex is playing to name. I mean, we all know Alex's, tag. He always tells us a story about his tag. That he didn't choose it or something. I didn't choose my gamer tag.
Is that a monkey or a mice?
What did he just say?
Is that a monkey or...
I thought that's what he said.
Might have
Needn't
hit him a
think-
bit too hard.
What, you mean you thought you were going to lightly hit him with your giant gold-tipped stick?
It's just wood.
Have you ever been hit by wood?
Yeah.
Was it easy?
I mean, yeah, but I didn't have a monkey hitting me.
Then you don't go to the
Clearly
same...
knows kung fu.
You don't go to the same zoo I do. I break into the monkey cages and give them sticks.
You shouldn't do that. One of them is Wukong. Try and get the sticks off them, I dare you.
I don't need to get the sticks off them.
They throw them at you.
Well, they throw something at me.
Time to meditate.
If only I was an interesting character. I'm gonna think about my uncle.
Wait, did I speak? I shouldn't do that.
Uncle. Uncle. Not naked thinking about uncle. No, Mr. Keeper, bad touch. Harambe. Harambe.
Harambe.
Harambe. Right, time to go kick
Hashtags.
someone's ass.
What's a hashtag? I'll think on this.
I'm an Instagrammer. It always freaks me out how easily they run around barefoot.
Well, they have. Don't they have like really thick-skinned feet?
Yeah, which we probably had too, and we lost it.
Yeah, we've got
Granted,
shoes.
it would have made like footsie feel like being attacked by sandpaper, I assume. So fair's fair.
Foot jobs would have been.
It would have been a
Oh,
trial. It
yeah.
wouldn't have been enjoyable. No one's coming out of that foot job thinking, "Oh, goody, goody, I've just had a great evening." They're coming in.
Nobody comes out going, "That's my fetish."
Yeah, it's kind of like, "Ooh, what I wouldn't give for a bit of coarse padding." Yeah. It's like being jacked off by a soggy Brillo pad, but whatever.
One good thing about this is you can completely respec your character for free at any time.
Oh.
Hey, wait! You don't think you can just...
Hang on, you didn't swipe right.
It's not that simple.
Where's my review on Uber?
Let me transform you into a golden cicada.
What
so
the
you can
fuck is
follow the
Uber?
Fires ahead and scout this mountain unnoticed. Fly!
No, I didn't want this. Fuck.
It might be humble, but my shrine is very versatile.
I mean, he didn't actually ask. He just turned you into a bug.
And then became Ash.
And like, are you now thinking?
Shaking our butt.
Yeah, the thorax is very over animated. They couldn't get the tail right, but oh, your wings aren't moving. Oh, they are.
The cicada form.
Well, this is all well and good, but
But
hello.
entirely pointless because you need experience.
Well, not only that, like I've explored this place before, and to be fair, there's just people. That's it.
Yeah, I don't really see the sense in an explore feature. Who cares?
I mean, if you want to scout the area out and it's your first time playing, yeah, I get it, but
I would have felt like the transformations into animals would be better in combat. Like
I mean, they are. You become like things that you fought before.
yeah, but you can't become like a snake or a bull. I mean, then again, this is the E3 trailer. God, do you remember when this game was announced like 4 years ago and no one thought it was going to come out?
Well, for a time, a lot of people weren't sure if it was going to come out.
Well, how many E3 trailers have we seen where they've announced something and then it just didn't happen? Or they announced something
Well, there's
terrible.
quite a few.
On that note, weird thing. I recently replayed Aliens Colonial Marines, right?
Yeah.
Now, for those who don't know, Aliens Colonial Marines was a game that was shown off at E3. It was big when it was shown off because they showed a whole bunch of stuff and it looked great. It was not that. The game went through development hell. Nothing that was shown was actually shown. It was a whole thing. The weirdest part is, playing it through now, it is much better compared to some of the crappy games that come out now. Like, it's still not great, but it is a mid game. If it came out now, it would be a medium good game. Which is really surreal. Because I remember when it came out, everyone hated it.
Yeah, it didn't have a good time when it first came out, did it?
No, I went through development hell. But yeah, it is depressing that it's now a medium good game if it released today. But that's partially because gaming today, they're so scared of making, you know, a flop. They just make the same thing over and over again.
Well, that's why you've got a lot of CEOs of companies saying like, "Oh, single-player games aren't, they're not the future," and it's because shareholders want, you know, they want, you know, things that'll continuously draw in money.
Yeah, they want the work, even though they never really work. No, either that's Alien vs. Predator. Aliens Colonial Marines came out after that. But no, they want a cash cow for something that's not going to work. That's what that Concorde thing is. But Concorde's, from its first couple of days, it didn't exceed 700 players. You know, which for a AAA game is terrible. Like, don't forget, Helldivers, even on its lowest day, had a couple thousand.
Well, the minute Helldivers is probably it's got the lowest player base it's ever had.
Where everyone's pissed off of just about the amount they nerf the game, but boost the enemies, so it just gets harder and harder.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They've backtracked so many times, and then they do it again, and people are just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Well, that's the thing. They don't give you any bonuses. They keep making everything worse, but they make the enemies tougher and tougher. It stops being fun. But no, even the Alien vs. Predator game is also very good.
Another monkey, I see.
Yeah, Concorde was terribly advertised. I put a video up with all of the characters in it, and they're very just corporate. The weirdest one is there's a guy in it who's like me and my crew, and it's one guy who's honestly probably about 350 pounds. And, you know, representation is all that matters, but you're not going to have someone who's apparently a hero, mercenary, something, who's that big. It's a weird choice. But I don't know, it also just feels like there's something about gaming companies, big companies, when they do stuff like that, it feels pandering rather than inclusive. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it never feels like something you look at and go, oh, this is, you know, inclusive of these people, that's great to see. It's more like, this just feels box ticky. But I do love the fact that they tried to design it so they wouldn't be Rule 34-able. Which is always entertaining.
Oh, fucking hell.
Because anything is Rule 34-able. They're trying to do what Overwatch didn't, where Overwatch ended up telling people to please stop, and the Bioshock Infinite people told people to please stop, and the porn artists went, no.
You can't do this to Tracer, and they were like, have can will.
I mean, to be fair, they said you can't do it to Tracer, where all of Tracer's original poses were just butt, booty, shooty, look at my Rudy Tooty, butt. It is a weird approach. I mean, the thing is, I would imagine, technically, you'd want it to be slightly able to that, because anything that brings audience in, you know. Someone will see it, do what they got to do, and then go, I wonder what game's that from?
Yeah. You're not wrong.
How did that get past marketing? I think marketing were busy. It's hard to say no with one hand, I guess. Yeah, unless some of the marketing needed two hands. I don't know. Maybe they were helping each other. It's not important how they were doing it.
Maybe they were helping each other.
Well, you know, Steven's got an email to send out. He's got to use both hands to type, but you're both looking at the tracers, so maybe, you know, sex sells. It's like, yeah, sex does sell. Look at everyone who's ever become Instagram famous. They're not Instagram famous. Well, that's not fair, actually. There's a lot of genuinely funny people, but sex is one of the easiest ways to become Instagram famous. Or the amount of people who do OnlyFans.
Oh, you're not wrong.
I don't know. If it brings money in. Why didn't you fight the giant man with the giant head?
He's stronger than this dude.
Well, yeah, he's giant. Of course, the whole thing with sex selling and OnlyFans is also because we live in a society where currently the cost of living is so abundantly high, there's no real choice. Which is why I never get all the people complaining about it, like, oh, they shouldn't exist. It's like, well, make it in a world where we can all afford to live then. It's not that hard. Give a living wage. Don't be a dick. But
He was out of
not a
reach.
conversation. Not a conversation I thought I'd have while watching Alex speed off into a furry, but yeah. Although, admittedly, I wouldn't see Alex as being the Sun Wukong in that story. I'd see Alex being the monk. So these iframes I've heard so much about.
Oh, 0 in this.
0 iframes. Okay, hear me out. Maybe don't let his spinny burny thing hit you.
Easier said than done.
Oh no, the pots. Oh, you beat the Yao Guai. He doesn't look like a Yao Guai.
They're all Yao Guai. Just gonna put the fire out real quick.
But Yao Guai are giant radiated bears.
Not here.
I wouldn't have put that in my head. It's on fire. That's gonna give you a hell of a headache.
And now we can turn into him.
What, from his stick?
Yep. And then we get a separate health pool.
Oh wow, the cultural appropriation saved. It's true, it's stealing Fallout cultural appropriation. We need a Fallout Season 2, probably. I haven't watched Season 1.
I'm so surprised you've not seen it yet.
I am so, again, it's hard to explain. I basically hate women being in things.
Ah, so you're a misogynist.
No, I'm a Tory voter. No,
Well,
I have inherently...
It's quite a thing to say on stream.
No, after years of terrible film adaptations of movies...
You hate women? No problem, that's fine.
I don't think they say they hate women anymore now. Don't they say that they actually super like women?
I mean, you would know, given these are the people you speak to, apparently.
Oh, Alex, it's concerning. I mostly talk to you.
And I like women in roles like that. It also doesn't bother me, like, I like everyone that's in the show.
What I'm actually saying is I am so used to terrible video game adaptations that I'm so dubious of them that it takes quite a lot for me to actually watch them.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is actually good.
That's what people have told me, but it's still in my head that most video game adaptations are terrible.
It is good, I promise you.
The weird thing is, I recently rewatched parts of the Silent Hill movie that were better than I remember.
Like, I understand what you're saying, but I can promise you right now, it is just a better time. Like, I think the fact that Bethesda were directly involved in it helped it massively.
The weird part is there's a lot of people who disagree on that because they hate Bethesda.
Yeah, but they also made the games that a lot of these people like, so...
Oh, no, you've got the...
Like, you can hate them, but
You've
the
got
fact
the
of the matter
purists.
is... The fact of the matter is, like, they're there because they made the game and they want people to like it.
Well, there's still a lot of Fallout New Vegas fans who are still unhappy.
And, again, I am a Fallout New Vegas fan. It's the best game. There is no alternative. Nope.
Oh, that is unsettling. Oh, why is his chin so big? Peter. Yeah, it's an adaptive barrier. You just get used to something being bad, and it kind of just turns you off it.
I get it.
I blame Uwe Boll, and I blame the fact I did a sodding paper on the adaptations, and I had to watch all the Uwe Boll movies. And Uwe Boll has never made a good movie. Fallout New Vegas was the only Fallout game to get lever action weapons feel right. I will have to take your word on that. I have no idea about lever action weapons. My only knowledge, I've only ever shot one gun in my life. No, I've shot 2 guns. One was a shotgun that wasn't lever action, and actually the 2-2 was like click, 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 click.
I'm playing this game like I'm on my high level character. I think I've got more stamina.
Click, 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 click. Yeah, it was a 2-2, so it was a bolt action, not a lever action. Also, I never use lever action guns in Fallout. I always use the M4. Until I run out of ammo, then I sprint around firing a pistol I don't know how to use. And then I restart the game.
They did a good job. They did a good job with the show in its entirety. The actors are good, the writing's good. I have no complaints on it. I'm excited for another season.
So excited for the lever action added to Fallout 4. Yeah, but Evie, you didn't get so much lever action, but you did get a wind-up laser gun. Why don't you do the transforming thing?
I will in a minute.
Like, who doesn't love the wind-up laser gun? Is that not just
Jesus!
so dumb? Got a pop goes the weasel as a gun. Ding 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 ding.
I didn't even have time to transform.
Well,
to be fair, the first time I beat this, I did move on and then come back to it. It is a very difficult boss to fight before you've leveled up a bit.
Technically, you did transform into a corpse.
Well, it's not really transforming, it's more just becoming. It was effortless, Josh.
Well, as an immortal, technically, it is transforming because it's not a state you
I'm not an
naturally.
immortal.
Are you not?
No.
God, I would have stayed home then.
Yeah. Eva will be happy to know that there's an entire section in this game that's just you being chased by spiders.
Ding 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 ding.
I also need to kill him because he's one of the spirits you can get, and he gives you a defensive boost, and I need it, so I am coming back for him.
I could tell he gave you a defensive boost when all your attacks did nothing.
They did stuff, just not that much.
Well, they did something, but then he repeatedly beat upon you.
Well, yeah.
With his huge chin.
Yeah, enemies in this game can be fucking relentless.
Well, they can be chinless, but that one wasn't. He was all chin. Bah, rabbits! Why was it a wind-up gun? So I'm just stuck on that now.
He absolutely killed more of them than I did.
Well, that's just using the terrain to your advantage.
Keep quiet. You don't want to set off that beast.
The Me Too movement's in there. They found me.
My ally calls itself Link Schutzer. Considering your strength, I suggest
What is he talking about?
get away while you
There's a thing in there.
Are you going to fight it?
Of course I am. It's probably gonna fuck me up, but
How do you have any hair left?
monkey.
Oh, look, you can make a little headband. Well, this still makes more sense than Bayonetta, where all her clothes... He doesn't, that's why he wears the bandana. Ah.
I need thing and yarn. Do I have anything to sell? Yeah, I do.
I don't think he noticed what you said either, so it's fine.
Thanks, Eva.
Still makes more sense than Bayonetta, which is still creepy. Her clothes are her hair, and it doesn't explain where the hair comes from, but we can all assume because it's not attached to her head.
It was yarn I needed.
Spinning a yarn, are we?
Now I need will. Do I have anything more? No. Which is
Look
fine.
what, Eva.
I can just kill some. Also, thank you for the pets. Even though it was very backhanded after your comment.
Some people have superpowers, others have super pubers. That's fair. Still grim, though. Like, has she never heard of a bit of womanscaping? Then again, she'd be nude if she did that, so fair play. But then she turns it into a giant fist, which is his own question. Also, Evie, you don't want to pet Alex too much, because otherwise, you know, it'll all just rub away more. Or is that the intent?
Rub away more.
Yeah.
Josh, I have more hair than you.
I mean, prove it.
You know the second this bandana comes off, it means evil wins. I can't do it.
I know.
But you've
That's what I'm
seen
saying.
it.
Well, that doesn't matter what I've seen.
Oh, you're not being a very good friend right now, are you?
Why don't you go complain to Shadowheart about it? That's right, I'm not over it.
Why don't you pan the camera down? It's Neku.
Hey, Neku.
Pan the camera down, given that you sat like you fucking got your dick out.
Oh no, drop my eyes.
Oh no, right on your dick.
Aww. Hello, Neku. The reason I don't is I'm wearing pajamas, Alex.
Uh-huh.
See? Pajamas.
Yeah, but how do we know that it's pajama? It's not just like the legs and you've just cut the top off so you can have your dick out.
Oh, I have. These are pajama garters.
Look, it's a power move. We know what it is.
Yeah, they're my pajama garters. It's what I do. Don't ask why they're baggy. They just are. I've got pajama garters. It'll be a thing. Not a good thing.
It'll exist. Nobody'll like it.
Hi, friends. I'm lurking for Baldur's Gate 3, but I am here now eating horribly greasy... Oh, you were lurking for Baldur's Gate 3, but I'm eating horribly greasy food and here for a good time. What's the greasy food? Is it pizza? Is it steak?
Pillar stance.
Is it a burrito?
I need to put more points into that so I can use my heavy more.
Sorry, when did you suddenly get a shawl and a burning stick? Burger and cross-cut fries. That is good. Pet it.
And now we're in Monster Hunter.
Pet it. Pet the pupper, Alex. Oh, okay. It's okay. Maybe it's not a pet it situation. That hand lick was a little bit kinky. Kudos to the game, the fur effects look great. He looks very fluffy.
Oh god!
I've actually been lurking in streams all month. Oh, well, that's fair. We hope you enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3 for all the insanity it was. Including Alex's betrayals. But we do appreciate lurking either way.
Hey, look, as long as you're having a good time, that's all that counts.
Yeah, it's true. Oh no, that's going to be hell to... Why are you setting him on fire?
Because fuck them!
I mean, I assume there will be people who want to. I mean, with that hand lick, it's doing a lot. No. I think you need to mark the stream as 18 plus if you want to. I'm looking to some muting tabs so streamers get the view count, I get the points, and get to watch a mess when I can. That's fair. I am terrible at lurking. I'm very bad at it. Because I feel like if I don't engage, then I'm just... I have to engage. I have to be the center of the show. Okay, the hand licking is getting a bit much. Alex, kill this dog. Or this bear.
I mean, it's probably gonna kill me.
Oh, I want belly rubbies.
And that's what I mean about the hitbox.
I mean, that wasn't a hitbox, Alex. You were behind him.
Well, yeah, but it was biting me. The bite killed me. I wasn't anywhere near its mouth. That's what I mean. Also, just gonna go grab another drink. Be right back. That's danger.
What? I'm still upset I dropped a lot of my ice. Ah, that burns. There we go. Well, so now we're all stuck here just waiting for Alex to come back. Like, cool, Josh, get it. Because ice. I await this genius. Oh, that was the joke. Oh. Maybe go to bed, Eva.
Is Eva okay?
No.
Eva is not okay. There we go. Is Neku okay? Neku, are you okay?
You know how I know this house has cats?
Because you're sitting them, and if it didn't, then you being there would be pointless.
Well, it wouldn't be pointless, it'd be a home invasion. Or... what's it called when you stay in someone's house with them without you wanting them there?
Squatting.
Childhood. I took an entire month off from the world because, hey, trauma. Aye, but if you've got to take the month off, you've got to take the month off. And hopefully it helped.
Fuck off!
Inquiring Elmos want to know. And we will all be here when you come back, Neku. Throwing swords at you in your chat because we can. And because it infuriates me every time I miss in that with that sword. Every time I miss, it fills me with rage. Hey, but look, it's telling you how to use your attacks, Alex.
It comes up every single time. Chill out.
Oh, I thought it's been up and down, but it's a journey, and I'm glad to fully have the spoons to talk to people again. Stream will be back on the 29th, then we shall throw things at you on the 29th.
Fuck's sake.
Meanwhile, you get to see Alex have the game tell him the controls. That is always one of the most insulting things when games do that. They either tell you the controls or say, would you like to lower the difficulty?
I mean, it's not insulting. It gives you the attacks of the creature that you transform into, because there's multiple.
No, I'm talking about when a game says, would you like to lower the difficulty after you die a set number of times. I don't want to lower the difficulty. Pet your... It's a pititorial. Pet the fluffy butt with the sword stick. You bet we will once you stream again. Everyone pet the fluffy butt with a sword stick.
Fuck's sake.
Will you how many?
Fuck off!
Ah, I think he's dadding.
I have to fucking tape him to a fucking wall.
Were you dadding or catting?
I was catting.
Oh god, catting. Yeah, see, that's why I closed the door.
Well, I don't like closing the door because it means Leia can, like, not feel like she's invading. But then the
Fair.
cats just fucking walk in.
To be fair, the reason I have to keep the cats out of this room is they pee everywhere. Including in my suitcase once. That was fun. So how many healing items do you actually have?
It doesn't give you a number, it's just until the gourd's empty.
I want to drink out of a gourd.
Go buy a gourd.
Where the fuck do you buy a gourd? And what do you put in it? I feel like I couldn't put Ribena in a gourd. I love that this game is getting to Alex more than the final bosses of Bloodborne. That is true. He's getting a bit irate, but he's still going to win.
At the minute, the game isn't getting to me. My fucking cat's not staying out of my offices.
And again with the hand licking. Oh, he's trying to run away. Shove your sword stick up his butt. Take his temperature. This is still easier than trying to give my cats their medicine. I take it you don't have like a counter button or anything like that.
Not yet.
Or because this is very Souls-like, for some reason a block button. I don't know why they decided block buttons are just the enemy. Way! You did it!
Go.
You vanquished the giant furry fluffy boy who wasn't standing on the floor. Huh.
First try. Fuck off, Eva.
Hey, take the win, Alex. Take the win and don't listen to the weird big-headed man.
Is there anything else to pick up? These.
You could pick up a good time. For a good time, call furry thing. I've forgotten what it was called.
Thank you for the pets. That's the heftiest thing we're gonna have to fight for a while, I think.
Heftiest is an interesting term of statement.
And accurate.
Oh, and Alex has found his first Sona.
Alright, I need to apply these.
Weirdly, your persona being a wolf seems fitting.
Yeah, screw it.
The curiosity is currently your persona is a monkey pretending to be a wolf.
And now I can get 2 focus points. That's where I need to be. Hefticles instead of
What?
Hercules. Hefticles.
That song sounds less enjoyable when you think about it. Hefticles. Hefticles. Inside of you are 2 wolves. I'm 90% sure inside of me is just 2 sloths. It's just one of them has massive amounts of ADHD and the other's just actually a sock with kind of 2 eyeballs stuck on it that everyone thinks is a sloth. My 2 wolves, Crash Bandicoot Aardwolf, because that always reminds me of a Crash Bandicoot character, and Confused Aardwolf.
I want to play a Crash Bandicoot game on the channel at some point.
We did. You got annoyed because you didn't get all the boxes.
I didn't get annoyed. You got annoyed because I kept trying to get all the boxes.
Yeah, potato, potato. My annoyance is your annoyance.
Hello, strong horseman.
Jesus, that is unsettling.
Somebody call Laurie.
You don't look like a Yaguai from these parts.
And he's got a whip as a weapon.
The Black Wind King.
Jesus.
Hear me. That bear is but a hollow shell. He can come from nothing. Don't waste your time.
It's not horny. He's really concerning.
I don't know why you are here now.
Well, time to meditate in front of the horse, dude.
I'm not watching. Don't look at what's in my hand. Is it a stick? No.
Who am I kidding? You can't not look. Tell me I'm impressive.
Is it the length of the loincloth that concerns you? Well, we've got a drink, so I've got to go make a drink. Alex, don't think about your uncle. Oh, God, I stood an ice cube. Ah!
And everybody got a crotch shot. Whilst Josh made a noise.
Ah, that's so cold.
Well, if it's cold, you know what that means. Disappointment. No. Immobilize is my... Thank you for the pets. Immobilize will be my greatest strength. Stealing flowers. Why is it always the monkeys, apparently? Oh, those dumb images remain used to this day. Which ones? The flamey Elmos? You made them with love and care. We could not use them. We love all the art that you make for us. We make sure to showcase it. Splody frog. I made them with sincere apology of my grand fuckery, full confident fuck. Well,
Who's what in the how now?
you know the flamey Elmos that come up every time somebody.
Flamelmos.
Well, not even the
Flamel?
flamey Elmos, just the Elmos.
Just the Elmos. I mean, the Elmos became a brand thanks to Neku.
And I think
Neku,
I think Neku feels bad because I'm the one that's always like, no, I tried to build a brand. I don't care.
I mean, Neku, if it's any consolation, I came up with the name so I could make a foot fetish joke.
Yeah, and I tried to market it as something else, and then, and then you came in and marketed us as something else.
Like, 2 odd emos. I told Alex the name, and I distinctly remember him being like, okay. I kind of sit, and I was like, and then we can call people toes.
No, that's the thing. When you said 2 old emos, I was like, no, that's actually pretty good. And then you went, I can call everyone toes, and I was like, I hate it. I hate it when I'm doing it.
It stuck. I came in like
Pigeon
an
Man.
Elmo ball. Gonna get sued by Sesame Street. I mean, the irony is, we have Elmo as the standard, but we're probably more Bert and Ernie. Hey, Bert. Bert.
Evil Wheeze. That is exactly how it happened.
Yeah, and then Eva also commissioned that one thing.
Well, the thing is, after you did that, Eva then went to every single stream.
Yep.
That, like, every streamer that she was friends with, and then was just like, oh, look, it's the 2 old Elmos. Apart from one time where somebody said Elmos by accident, and she was like, it's a thing!
If I distinctly remember, Alex, didn't one person say emos and you corrected them to Elmos and then realized you corrected them?
No. That would take me to be a very quick typer.
Oh, this guy isn't a furry. Just some
Look.
old dude.
Maybe if you're feeling frisky later, you give me a call.
What that tail do, bro?
You're looking for an uncle to think about in the Hawk Spring?
But no, then Eva had you make that meme joke where we also got Bunny Eva, which thankfully removed that stupid cat.
The cat still exists.
It still exists, but I don't see it constantly, which makes me happier.
Well, now you know Eva's just going to change it back.
No, she likes the bunny rabbit thing too much, I think. And then you made Final Fantasy VII Elmos, which everyone loves.
I do like them. I still regard the cat
I'd bring
for
out-
special occasions. Yeah,
You should
when
probably
Josh
do that.
is at his wit's end.
You should probably do that more in private if you're pulling out the cat or the kitty or the other name for it. Just saying. Lol, the one-stream memes. Love a one-stream meme. The fuck is that thing?
It's a snake.
Why is it hairy?
It's a hairy snake.
Why does it look like that one dragon lady from that movie that recently came out? Where she was like the last dragon?
I'm getting too aggressive with not enough stamina.
Ah, it's like your dating life.
No, if anything, my dating life consists of too much stamina. That's why I've got too many kids.
I thought that was due to a different issue. Why are these now skeletons?
Because necromancy.
Yeah, Ryo or whatever. The movie where it's like the one lady's kingdom helped destroy the entire world until they brought it back. And at the end of it, they were like, ah, no biggie, we're good. And it'd be like, no. You destroyed the world. This is your fault. And it had What's-Her-Face in it, who's in everything at the moment. She was in Little Mermaid as a seagull. She was in Shang-Chi.
Oh,
She's
I
the
know
new
who you
Dragon
mean.
Warrior.
I know who you mean.
Yeah, I can never. She's got a weird name she chose. It's like Dasani Water or something. Do you remember Dasani?
Do I remember Dasani?
It wasn't Dasani. So, do you remember when Coca-Cola...
Did the bacon Sani? Do I remember that Sani?
Aquafina, that's it. Do you remember when Coca-Cola made their own water?
No.
Do you not remember? It was amazing. Coca-Cola made their own water, right? That you could buy. And as it turned out, it was tap water in a bottle.
Makes complete sense given Coca-Cola's history.
It does, but they were selling it as like peak bottled water. And it got them in so much shit. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been water from Flint, Michigan, but you know. Flint, Michigan, the only place where 3 different presidents said they'd fix the water. And then they didn't. It wasn't. I don't think it was from Flint, Michigan, I hope. Guaranteed.
If it is, all the health problems make sense now.
Guaranteed to make your frogs gay. How do you tell a gay frog from a not gay frog?
One says ribbit and one says ribbit.
What, ribbit?
Ribbit.
Ribbit?
Oh my god, I was just thinking that.
I mean, you're stereotyping gay frogs to the extreme here.
I
What about
don't
the
give a
butch
shit.
gay frog? What about the bear frogs, eh?
Ribbit.
Ribbit. Pectoral dots,
You
pectoral dots.
remember when you put it in, ribbit.
To ribbit it for her pleasure. Ribbit and oh my god, ribbit. Ribbiting.
My god, did Ribbit just say that?
Ribbit and oh, what are you wearing, Ribbit? Ribbit. Ribbit.
Rib
Yeah.
hey.
There's just one gay frog going. Well, I'm not Cam. Where do I fit into this? Ribbit. Did you ever see the see-through frog?
The see-through frog.
Yeah, they're see-through frogs. They're like glass frogs.
Yeah, we don't want to go that way yet.
They're not cool. They might be cool glass frogs actually, but like if you look at them from underneath, you can see their heart beating.
I like rib butts. I kinda die, for fuck's sake, Neko.
Is it wrong? All I can think about is a rib witch now.
A what?
A rib witch.
I need an adult.
It's a thing from The Simpsons where it's like the McRib.
Nope, don't remember that. I thought it was like a witch who just made ribs.
Well, it might be that too. Maybe a rib witch makes good rib. Rib witch. Maybe a witch makes good.
You alright?
No. Hold on.
Increases damage reduction.
McRib, which is a Scottish frog. Hey, McRib. McRibbit. McRibbit. Hey. Bear rib sandwich. Yeah, it's like rib meat. Well, it's as rib meat as something from McDonald's can get, which means the closest it's probably been to a rib is a sandpaper.
Right,
But, you know.
Critical hit chance. Damage. Upon use, moderate increases damage for long duration. Burn resistance. Damage
This
reduction.
guy has an awful lot of pills to kind of subdue things.
I'm going to remove them because I don't need them right now. I want to try and do this boss in one if I can.
It's a weird meat-shaped, vaguely in a ribs in a bun. Yeah, and it's usually, it tastes as like ribs as you could probably get, and it has barbecue sauce.
I mean, sounds fine.
Have you ever had the, non-UK people might not get this. Have you ever had the Rustler's rib sandwich?
Yeah, it's alright.
It's nice, bit of mayo in there, it's great.
It's better than a regular Rustler's burger.
Yeah, although I've got a bit of a soft spot for a Rustler's, I'm going to be honest with you.
I think I had them too much when I was in uni.
I see in uni I ate £1 Iceland pizzas that were primarily bread. Ironically, I then put on a huge amount of weight.
So you had expensive bread.
One's name is Guangmong.
Well, it was a bob.
Should my demise come by your hands, please pass this message to my master.
Oh, it's a
Searching
snake.
for deity, mortals
It's trying to be.
Well, considering where it was.
surely.
A what? So a Rustler's is like a cheap pre-made burger. You get a little plastic pot, you open it up, it's got bread and meat and a cheese slice in it. It's exactly what you'd expect. Can we rub his head boobs for good luck? Great, now I've got to watch Little Nicky again. I was watching Game Grid. And they were talking about the way to do a voice for somebody was to do, who was it? It was to do Sean Connery if he was giving birth to Adam Sandler. Okay, this guy's just puking on you with his crotch snake. Which is a sentence I realized as soon as I said it. But Neku's right, Alex. Rub his head boots.
I'm not doing it.
Why not? What do you have to lose? Aside from your dignity.
Boys, keep him entertained.
No, not boys.
I'm not sure why that reminded me of the Morgan Freeman titty sprinkles meme. I don't think I've seen Morgan Freeman titty sprinkles. I'm going to be a minute. I'm going to look up Morgan Freeman titty sprinkles.
Titty Sprinkles. I remember when I met Titty Sprinkles.
I remember
He was half a man.
evil monks abetted elder Jinja.
He was half a man. If he's got titty sprinkles, why is he half a man? He's near titties. That's when you're a full man.
I thought they were.
Titties do not affect whether you are a man or not.
Who would have thought?
Everybody is a man near titties. Because everybody looks.
It's amazing. It's phenomenal. Just by simply seeing a picture of someone, your brain.
Of course you
Yeah,
have
post
permission.
a link.
It seems as though
Neku, we trust you wholeheartedly. There is never anything that we'd think you would post in this that wouldn't be okay.
Yeah, besides, we try and stop either and it never works.
your presence has already made.
Yeah, we give people too much freedom.
Yeah.
No, hang on. We give our friends too much freedom.
Oh, look, boobs. Yes, I fully hold that men and women all stare at titties if they see a pair of titties.
Titty sprinkles.
Like, I've known women who are more obsessed with tits than dudes.
The question is, am I gonna... Oh, excuse me, am I gonna have enough to do this now?
In fact, every woman I know have been more obsessed with tits than guys have. Eva included.
Let's upgrade the gold.
And it must be easier to go, 'cause you can just look down, which probably helps. But yeah. I've never met anyone more obsessed with tits than straight women. And I'll stick by that statement. Oh, is this the one-eyed macaque?
Flies are nothing to fear. Snake gall steeped in
No, it's
drink
worse. At least you
makes
guys
a
don't get the
fine
comparison
tonic
anxiety.
flush malady.
True.
Here, here, young friend. Be my guest inside.
Although, having been fat in the past, I've been told other things that's worse than the comparison anxiety.
I mean, that's kind of the thing, like... Men don't really judge dick size.
Some do.
Yeah, but most of them have 12-inch cocks, and they are literally a dime a dozen.
No, I mean, some guys are obsessed with it. It's like guys who are obsessed with their height.
I'd stake your rank of bard.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like, just because you have more inches doesn't always mean you know how to use them. Most people can't take 12 inches.
Well, that's true. Same with height, to be honest.
Like, I knew a guy in high school who had quite a big cock, and he thought that putting all of it in at once was the right thing to do.
Ah, it sounds like a charmer.
He was single for the rest of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Ow.
Ow, 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 ow. That's probably what he heard. I assume he thought it was moans.
Yeah, probably thought he was doing a good thing. He was not.
Everyone knows you've got to do the Starship Enterprise noises before you shove it all in. Well-known fact. You know, you've got to go, Mr. Sulu, designate course.
And then you just hear a wet noise, and you're like, ah.
Exactly.
I did
Captain's log. I'm entering the cave.
Meanwhile,
When
even
you
if you're
find
having a bad time during your first time during sexual intercourse, if you just pretend like you're the Scottish guy, I'm trying to make her come, Captain, but she's not doing what I think.
Captain, I don't have the dilithium crystals to get her over the edge, Captain.
She's looking at me very cross right now, Captain. She's not impressed.
Internet Brainwatt thinks, oh yeah, you got to hit a cervix thing is hot and international. Oh, intentional, not international. And having experienced that, just no, God no. Ugh.
All right, let me go back to.
I think it's internet brain rot and a lot of people watching porn thinking it's real. Porn is the most falsely produced thing there's ever
Yeah,
existed.
well, fun fact, important, guys with 12-inch cocks don't put the entire fucking cock in most women.
Have you ever actually listened to a porn actor talk about what filming it is like?
Oh yeah, it's
It's hilariously hell.
It's not a good time.
The guys are all standing there just going like, yeah, you got to do it like 10 times, and it sucks.
You've got to try and stay hard, and some days I'm just not in the mood.
Yeah. Also, the porn industry is predatory as fuck. I had several friends who were porn stars, and watching the production was wild. I can imagine, to be fair. I feel like it could either be a set that's mildly entertaining or hell. This guy's chin is still horrifying. Why am I hearing Badoob? I never trust a Badoob. Or I watched one of the actors get leg cramps Charlie Horse while being roped up, and he just laughed and whined about how awful it is. Yeah, bondage must be weird to film because you've got to do numerous takes. You just kind of stay there. weird you make a monkey squeaking noise every time you turn back. He's like, "Bark-a-duck." Well, yeah, that's the thing. Also, the irony of bondage stuff is it's always kind of like, look, I just tied you up, and now we've got the... And it doesn't show the 40 minutes of prep time and walking around going, and does this not... No, that didn't work. Hold on. I need to... Shit. I think the swing's on backwards. Mel, the swing's on backwards. And then you try and do the, you know, sailor's knot, and it doesn't work, and it becomes unfurled, and suddenly they kick you in the head. It's just a whole thing. They had one who was deaf a rope bunny, so he knew how to do it, but it takes a while to actually rope. Oh yeah, tying things up is hard. Not even people. Like, God, how often have you tried to tie something to the roof of your car and it at least takes an hour? I think we're distracting Alex. He's trying to fight Big Chicken.
No, you can keep talking. I'm fine.
Wandering White, the sequel to Breaking Bad with Walter White. It's weird someone made him a coat. Big Bull Chinian. And that's Man in Black 3 with the Bull Chinian, or is it Man in Black 2?
Yeah, no. There we go.
Cool, you've got Ball Chin as your thing.
I've also got some new things to level up, which
Maybe
I
it's
need
Beetle
because
Coat.
I'm about to do a boss that I'm gonna need prayers.
You want us to pray?
I wouldn't mind.
To which god?
All. I've pushed my stamina
Satan.
to the max. I'm genuinely gonna need it.
Oh, Neku said bestie. Yes, Eva, I'm fine. I'm reading on a very small screen. See? It's tiny. So it's quite hard to see differences in words. But thank you for asking. Alex never asked.
Oh, I figured you could read. You always tell me you can read.
I repeatedly tell you I can't read.
And yet here you are reading.
His bestie could be a beetle. His bestie could be a beetle. Thank you, Neku. That actually explains a lot. Yeah. What did you all think I was reading you? It's a tiny screen.
Alright,
And now it's massive dung beetle.
let's go fight a twink, Josh.
Why?
Yeah,
Why are you always fighting twinks?
why not?
It's like I go over to your house, I say, hey, how's it going, Alex? And you're just fighting a twink.
Just wrestling a twink in my living room.
My bestie is Irish. It's all sort of bizarre. It's not that bizarre. It'd be more bizarre if your bestie was a dung beetle.
Hailed bird, what dimmed your shine?
Oh, is he a sassy twink?
Past's grip
Yes, he is.
Beyond our grasp, the future we may still clasp.
Would he follow my TikTok?
You weren't just there.
Late is the hour. Young
Oh.
Orochimaru looking motherfucker.
you choose to
Oh, he's got scales for days.
Pray tell, to what end do
Oh, wait, is he a snake man?
He is.
Someone call Ophi. I'm just gonna say it. Wet socks. Avert your eyes, Layla. I think Layla's been hiding the, Layla's gone from scaly to just a Turian fan. And they're not scaly. They're like metallic?
Ah.
I feel like you're just now beating up this guy for fun. You know the most realistic part of this fight? You
What?
randomly swinging your stick and not hitting anything at various points, which is how it
I
actually
completely
fight would
agree. I completely agree.
go. Like, an actual fight would just be people swinging their sticks around and just missing.
You have forced my hand.
Kinky.
Now you shall
Now you will meet my Discord kitten!
He didn't really change all that much, you just have a tail. I mean, if someone said you will face what I truly am, I expect more than less mobility. But just to point it out, tails are pretty slow. Compared to 2 legs. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could outrun a snake. Okay, I'm pretty sure someone else could outrun a snake because I don't like running. You know, if I was in a slasher movie, I'd expect the kind of murderer to maybe just want to have a slow walk away from each other, which Jason does anyway. Thank you for the pet. Sorry, I have to ramble when Alex is focusing.
No, it's fine. I'm glad you're doing it.
Oh no, I wasn't apologizing.
Well, I don't expect you to.
Well, I never do.
There we go.
That was a character I remember who his whole character thing was he'd say he never apologizes. Who was it? It was Norman Osborn in The Spectacular Spider-Man. Stupid fucking statement. Everyone apologizes at some point.
I don't apologize. Sorry about that. Fuck!
To be fair, it's Norman Osborn who's a
in
psychopath.
its grip. We share the mark. The Guanyin temple now lies in cinders. Yet the elder soul endures.
This would be the point where you hit him again.
Greed and fosters the stems.
No, before I killed him, he was like, "No, turns out I like you, but I'm gonna die anyway. Bye."
Oh, he's going his other true form, Smoke. Now you'll see me what I truly am,
The
Smoke.
3 bells. Have you seen them all?
Oh god, he's still talking, and you took a tooth?
Do you too desire that which they ceaselessly hold dear?
That's a point, actually.
I'm
I should
sorry, I
probably-
make a point to never apologize.
3 bells were set in the mountains since the
It is a very stupid character trait, but it does fit for Norman Osborn, who's always portrayed as being smart, but thinking he's much smarter than he is.
birth. His words sound
Unless you're playing the Spider-Man 2 video game in which he's just fucking useless.
I mean, to be fair, he was useless in the Spider-Man 1 video game. All he did was get kidnapped a lot. And be kind of corporate evil, which in video games, corporate evil tends to have less representation.
Corporate evil.
Yeah, corporate evil, that's what he is!
No, you're right. It's just funny hearing you say it.
It's a little bit of corporate evil. Like, if the Umbrella Company had stuck with a little bit of corporate evil, fine.
No taxes for me.
Ooh, paying under a living wage! Ooh. But also you apologize that you don't apologize. So it's a very stupid trait for what is a great Spider-Man cartoon. Like, Spectacular Spider-Man's one of the best Spider-Man cartoons, hands
It is.
down.
It is very good.
For one thing, they kept Venom as being Eddie Brock rather than making him fucking Harry Osborn for whatever reason.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's in some comics, so apparently they just go with that.
I don't remember it ever being in a comic. It's either him or Flash Gordon.
I'm sure it's in one comic.
I know it was
And
in the...
because that made it into one comic, that instantly means that it's now a thing.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's possible. Venom's had a bunch of... The Venom symbiote has been on Matt Gargan for a time, who was Scorpion. It was on... Flash Gordon, who became Agent Venom. And Eddie Brock's currently king of the symbiote, so who knows? Is there a reason your head's glowing? In the game, not in real life.
It's the mask. When I'm in combat, the eyes in the mask glow. I don't know
Why?
I don't know why. Oh fuck! You froze me.
I mean, he says you come to the wrong place and then turns out the candle for whatever reason.
No, it's alright, guys. I did hang on for like an extra 10 minutes just in case you were gonna pop by because I know you wanted to see it. But
You didn't miss much. Alex beat it.
yeah, I beat it in 20 minutes.
How went the? How goes the trio streaming you guys are currently doing? If you're
Yeah,
still doing...
well, I've been popping in on them. I know you have as well. They're good. I like them.
Oh, the Telegram CEO got arrested.
Yay.
Eh. But now we're playing through Bloodborne, which is a game that raises many questions. This isn't Bloodborne, this is some Wukong.
By the blood, the monkey blood.
Well, fun fact, so when I was a kid, if you got a scratch or a mozzie bite or anything like that, my dad had a thing that was called monkey blood from Africa, which is like it's not actual blood, but it's like a red stuff that you put on cuts and things to disinfect it.
Cool. Weird.
Is the screen you're watching the stream on also super small, Josh? Maybe. Eva, maybe. You don't know what I watch things on. Could be big, could be small. You'll never know.
So have you seen that new Bloodborne game where you play as some Wukong?
You know... Fuck all ya.
Oh.
My response is going to stick with, your mum, yeah?
Listen, your mum, yeah?
That is my favourite.
It is, it's so good. Okay,
like,
so it says you need to roast the potatoes.
Your mum, yeah?
Fucking poor potatoes.
Their mum, yeah?
I don't know what he was about to say, but I wasn't along for the ride. It didn't sound good.
Your mum's a tuber, yeah? Your mum, yeah? She got mashed, bruv. I got accused of... I got told at work that I had a roadman accent. That was entertaining.
I mean, you can do a roadman accent. I don't think you have one naturally.
Do one, but I've got... I think it's because I don't talk as RP-ish as the other people at work. They were kind of like... And this is... Look, we found Josh. And it was like, yeah, what's up, man? It's all in the big man. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, I don't talk like that.
So Josh, we need to discuss your progress over the last few months. It's been going downhill. Do you have anything to say? Your mum, yeah.
Well, they're American. They'd probably be like, "What do you mean, my mom? What?
Don't you bring her into this?"
Oh wait, I need you to say bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Fucking, have you ever jumped onto one of Danny and Larry streams when we talk about like? Just you mention anything that's like British culture.
What, and you get bottle of water?
Oh, they go off on. They love doing like a shit English accent.
I always find that one really weird because I don't know anyone who calls it that.
What, water?
Bottle of water.
Frog!
Gay frog! You've been drinking Flint, Michigan water. It wants you.
Ah, legs! Ah, legs!
It's got them ribbed thighs, baby.
It knows what the French are doing. Run!
Why did he put it in a coat?
It's Master Frog!
They say water around here. But you're in Scotland, Gauze. Ribby, yeah. It's in the depths of that ribbed rage.
No!
Oh, it went ass first. It is ass firsting you, Alex.
Woo!
Okay, that's a tongue. Hopefully they don't try and hit the cervix with that.
Well, that'll just tap. That's not rhyming, that's tapping.
Well, you just go in and tap, tap, tap.
Just tap.
Tap, tap,
You
tap.
just get tapping.
You're going to do SOS in Morse code. What is it? It's dot, hold, dot. Dot, hold, dot. I don't know how you meant to do that with that.
Isn't it like dot dot hold dot dot?
Well, for me, doing it is just screaming.
What? What's SOS again? Help!
Well, you say dot, 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 slash, 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 dot, dot, dot. But how do you do a slash if you're doing it in, like, hand?
Doing it in hand.
Like, are you going... You know, in spy movies, they're always like, he's doing Morse code. Are you meant to be like, dot, 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 slash, 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 dot, dot, dot?
Wait, hang on. My friend's deaf. How do I do SOS in sign language? That'll do it.
SOS, please. Someone help me. It's not healthy for me to feel this way.
Josh, you're making the chat feel things they don't need to feel.
They can feel it.
I apologize for the sexual feelings you all just felt. Josh should have given us fair warning.
I never give fair warnings for my clumsy sexuality.
Clumsy sexuality.
Press for dot, press and hold for slash. It's not a telephone. For all they know, my fingers have just stopped working. I've tried to dot, but I've dot and I've got stuck, and it's kind of.
Oh, the snake followed me. Okay.
Well, you're a tease. What do you want? Josh wanted to be an idol. I wanted to be a lot of things, Gauze. Happy was one of them.
Down you go. I can't remember where the last... Oh god, it's in the fucking Forest of the Wolves. I didn't activate it, my bad.
How did you not activate it? What's wrong with you? I thought you were all like, I don't need to be a cicada and scout around. I know where I'm looking. And now you don't.
Well, we've already been there, Josh. when I wasn't a scarab.
Yeah, and you didn't find it. Cicada, not a scarab. Different bugs. Don't maybe go entomologist on your ass.
Okay, that's fine.
See, a scarab is one of the beetle family. And a cicada's horrifying.
They're horrifying? Why?
Because they're massive.
Nah.
It's a bit like a wetter. Have you ever seen a wetter in New Zealand?
Nope.
Let me look up how big.
I think that's because I've not been to New Zealand.
Well, neither have I, but I still know what one is.
You don't know. You just know what they want you to know.
So, wetters can be up to 4 inches long, not inclusive of legs and antenna.
Ugh.
Basically a really big cricket.
Well, I'm glad we don't live there.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad we live in a fairly cold climate.
Meanwhile, cicadas are up to 1 to 2 inches. But the Empress cicada can have a wingspan of 7 to 8 inches.
Now everyone knows you're here.
Well, we weren't subtle.
So I've rang 2, I just need to go ring the last one and then I get an extra boss fight.
Cicada is very prominent, it's in every anime. Wukong, I hardly know her. That kind of worked. Pee-wee, that kind of worked. I'll give it to you, fair enough. Look, no worries, Pee-wee, if you got to look.
You come in saying that and then look!
We reviewed a post-apocalyptic anime recently, and Ace went, of fucking course cicadas survived. Of course they did, they're bugs. It's like cockroaches. I was trying to think of someone famous I could say as well as cicadas, and I can't think of a single famous person.
That would survive?
Yeah.
Nick Cage.
I don't know if he'd survive.
Yeah, you would.
He'd still be there, he just wouldn't survive. I'm 90% sure Nick Cage's consciousness would be uploaded into like a TV screen, like in the Time Machine movie, the remake. And then he starts talking to people through this one window, and he's what teaches the remnants of humanity.
Have you seen the Five Nights at Freddy's spoof he's in?
No, not yet. The one he doesn't talk in.
He doesn't say a word, and he just beats the shit out of them. It's so good. But
Have
it's not like he doesn't just fight them. he he sets like breaks for himself through the night, and he refuses to fight them when he's on a break.
Well, that's fair. Have you seen the Time Machine movie, the remake?
No.
Oh, it's great. Jeremy Irons plays one of the Morlocks.
What?
Yeah, they decide to have a smart Morlock, and it's Jeremy Irons in full Morlock.
Willy's Wonderland. That's it.
That's what people called Hinge.
Well, that's also Tinder.
No, Tinder's AI Wonderland now.
Well, I've not been there for a while, so
You're not
thank
missing
God.
much. I deleted my Tinder.
It's probably for the best. You don't meet anyone worthwhile on there.
No, I don't meet anyone. Which was somehow a million times better than the real. I liked the FNAF movie. I liked seeing Matthew. I thought Matthew Illard was great when he came back. The rest of the movie was kind of meh.
I liked the entire movie. I thought it was I thought it was good. I was better than I expected. Let me put it like that. As a movie, I was like, nah. But as a video game inspired movie, I was actually kind of like, no, fair enough. This is okay.
It was better than I expected. It was just also really boring.
Ew.
He's fine.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, he's fine. But no, Time Machine remake. Everyone watch the Time Machine remake. It's awful.
Willy's Wonderland was a great film. I hope it gets a sequel. Willy's Wonderland was funny away from keyboard.
Was funny ask.
You can't enjoy Willy's Wonderland unless you are away from keyboard.
Gauze, that is a lie. You don't want to see Kate Blanchett in more video game movies. Don't lie to me.
Look, hang on.
That is bait. Ignore it. It's bait.
It's not Kate Blanchett's fault.
Alex, it's bait. It's gauze bait. Don't
Don't
drink the gauze aid.
It's the people that made it.
You're drinking the gauze aid. Stop
I'm not.
drinking the gauze aid.
You can't blame the actors.
You're doing it now.
They couldn't save it. The writers couldn't save it because they shit on it.
I know that gauze aid tastes sweet, but stop downing it. You're not even sipping it. You've put it in a pitcher. You've gone upside down on a table and you're trying to pour it up your nose.
I mean, I agree with him. Kate Blanchett should be in more video game movies.
Kate Blanchett Blood Rain remake when?
Just not another Borderlands movie. I've not even seen it, but based on what I've heard, they basically told her just act like you don't care.
Oh, so much chin.
Finally then, the 3 bells sang.
That's what I want. I want a Lies of P movie. Give me a Lies of P movie.
You have one. It's called Pinocchio. And then you have another weird one. You've got one Pinocchio movie by Del Toro that was fine.
I want to play the L shape in Tetris.
And then you've got that really weird Pinocchio movie with that guy, and it's like, wow, damn.
Oh my god.
I wanna be a real boy.
Oh my god. The fucking like it's 3D animated, but it's also like somehow not.
He does have chin nipples.
Tybalt, I want to be a real boy.
Oh god, he's got friends.
Woo, it's hard too. Oh, he's headbutting the floor.
Oh, what do you think he was gonna do?
He just three-shotted me.
Well,
I go to the ether.
you got bodied by a giant golden baby with chin nipples.
Yep. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time. It's not the first time I got bodied by a baby before. He took it on the chin.
I mean, you got bodied by 2 babies in relatively quick succession. What did you level up when you leveled up? You put all your points in something.
Stamina.
Is that more important than health?
Yes, because I'd move around a lot.
I mean, you say that, but you got head-butted by someone whose head is the size of a relative continent. You know what the worst part is? He still has a belly button. What's happening?
He's just making all these guys.
The explodey golden guys.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
If I
true.
hit them, they heal me.
Yeah, it's true. You do move around a lot, Alex. How's that working out for you? Currently, not well. And like anyone fighting a man with a giant chin, Alex is now drinking.
Yep, now he's doing the thing.
This is a weird Attack on Titan. I am always tempted to play the Attack on Titan game. Did you ever play, to the chat as well, did you ever play the fan Attack on Titan game?
I remember it, but I never played it.
I played it, you know, it was like in a little cityscape and you could use the thing. It was impossible to fucking control. And then they turned it into its own game, which is like a Dynasty where never played, never watched. I never watched Attack on Titan, because I'm not really into Vor, which is 90% of what that is. But I know the music. I played the real... How was the real Attack on Titan game? Was the movement fun? I assume the movement would be fun.
It looked fun.
This is the most substandard stage of a boss fight I've ever seen. I loved AOT. Fair enough. I honestly just wasn't that into it. I think I watched the first episode, maybe. It was impossible to control. I played the first one, the browser one. It was cartoony, but the movement was like the realistic take on it. The movement was great in that. Impossible to control, I also kind of get. I kind of wish the golden guys filled your gourd rather than your health. Well, that was unfortunate. Admittedly, I would never want to... Should you transform?
I will if my health gets low.
I mean, it looks like you might kill him.
Yeah.
Wait, you killed a... Nigel Farage as a baby, I suppose.
270 years spent.
First try,
Let's go.
Actual first try, let's go.
No, you died. You remember he 3-moved you?
He did 3-move me.
And now your battery's low.
It was in a dream. It's fine. That means I've got like 2 hours.
Did you just say it was in a dream?
It was in a dream. It didn't really happen.
Who's you're dreaming about chat?
No, I'm dreaming about events of this game. I didn't die.
Like, don't get me wrong.
First
dreaming
time,
about...
no deaths from Eva and Neku. That means it's true.
But what do I say?
You say I betrayed you, and that's your focus right now.
I can have more than one focus. Is that bird?
Oh, Rogue Trader's on sale. Q Prince of Persia. Oh god, I should stop drinking.
And the corpse is still there. I didn't see the death, so it counts. And you got a fireproof mantle.
The fireproof mantle. The great sage borrowed it from Virapaxa. How did it end up here?
Right, well, we got that's all the extra stuff done. Got some extra will as well. Now we gotta go do an actual boss fight.
That's a good thing to end the stream on, is you trying to beat an actual boss. I feel like you're ignoring much of the other things in this tree.
No.
But the other tree, Alex. And you've got a smash stance. Why won't you let Monkey smash?
There we go. Oh, excuse me.
Look at you, cock-blocking monkey. He wants to smash, and you're all like, no, no smash.
Let's hurry up the monkey.
That will be useful for later.
I feel like, get your Uzuru exactly. Transform into the great ape.
Unfortunately, I can only transform into a wolf.
That's less of a great ape. I mean, great wolf's pretty cool. But if I've seen enough cock blocking, is Alex.
His latest arc.
It is kind of your arc. It's true.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? Unfortunately, I can't cock block you. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to even when you were single, so it's kind of irrelevant. But still.
I tried to cock block him, but he just grabbed my nipples and hurt me.
I tried to cock block him, but there was a cat at the party, so I was petting it, so I got distracted.
You did really make me fucking laugh with that whole fucking shtick you went on. Oh, God.
Oh, that's hideous. That was a shtick.
What am I on? Yeah, right. Okay, so that.
Some people, what? Some people gave. Well, people pay good money for anything. I mean, hell, I pay for Warhammer, which isn't good money. It's bad money.
I need silk. Which I think I should still be able to buy.
So, fun fact. Did you know that the moths bred for silk now are unable to fly?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they breed specific moths for it. And
very
they're bred
tragic.
in such size they can't fly.
That is very tragic.
Well, it is, but they're also the most cared for insects in the world. And they're adorable. They're little floofy moths. Just big chungy moscus.
I'm gonna need
Big
to wait
chunky
until I get to the
moths.
next area. It's fine. Well, this armor's nice.
That's
It's got higher defense. Right.
Moths are floofy and adorable, and these are super floofy. Just these big chunky moths. Such a shame when big moths are adorable, but also in the middle of the night when you just have them fly into your face. It's horrifying.
And then you're like, where did the moth go? And it's dust.
I have rebuilt the temple. Now it's grander in scope.
I mean, is this a grand temple? It feels more like a cave.
Turn to wandering ghosts roaming in Black Wind Mountain. It was I
Hey, Laurie.
who granted
Laurie!
them eternal repose.
Blackwing King sounds like he... Well, maybe he's been having truffles.
Even restored the charred scriptures piece by piece.
I did everything. Built the temple. Oh, hang on. Need to just... Oh, God, that's better.
Well, he's probably been shoving, you know, a bubonic rat up his ass, and that's why he's got the Blackwind Plague.
Woohoo!
Well, Laurie, you get to watch Alex get a spear thrust into him as he's shoved into a corner, which other people would pay for. Kinky, kinky kitty face. Oh, and now he's saying you're not hard. I feel like a lot of the sexual jokes in this game are purely down to the characters not understanding what they're saying. You know, it's a sad fact that nowadays you can't tell people they're rock hard as a compliment. Tragedy. If I compliment someone in the gym and I'm like, hey bro, you're rock solid. You're rock hard. And they're kind of like, what? Cultural barrier. Yeah, it could be. Like I said, translations are difficult. Why did you ruin everything, Alex?
I don't know, but I'm probably about to ruin everything again.
Yeah, he seems less difficult than the gold guy. Oh, hitting while healing is bad form. Do you unlock him as a form?
No. You do unlock his little power though.
What, the wind?
Yeah.
What you're telling me is you beat this guy and you get gas?
A little bit.
Well... I would heal. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can! Now cast stasis. Stasis.
Perhaps I can even grant you a title.
I wonder what title he give you. That was close.
You have some cheap tricks. Meet me at the summit if you dare!
Wow, did he just say you've not got that dog in you, bro? He has no skibbity riz, as the kids say.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Josh is trying to be relevant. Everyone, give him a pet.
What does skibbity riz mean?
I don't fucking know.
I know it was skibbity toilet.
The equivalent of no bitch.
But what he left here could surely help us.
I keep hearing the name of the game, but I know nothing about it. Basically, it's the Tale of the Monkey King, but after the fact. Is that guy a potato that's been left in my cupboard? I mean, if he is, you should bin him.
Skibbity toilet. I remember skibbity toilet.
You just keep saying it.
Well, we should learn about these things, Alex. It's important.
It isn't. Oh.
Skibbity equals riz. Cool. I know what riz means, Neko. I'm not that out of touch. Alex, what does charisma mean?
Google it.
I can't. I broke Reddit.
Oh, fuck. You want to say? You want to see how close it was? Look at my health.
Yeah, that is very low health.
I really took a chance with that last hit. Very Monkey King of me.
Dum-dum, yes, and it's basically a nonsense word. It doesn't mean anything. Kids are confusing. Charisma means thicker D's. Yeah. If I remember, Eva greatly enjoyed Titicles. But if you say skibbity riz, it means you're really bad at flirting. Ah, skibbity riz. Skibbity riz. Skibbity riz.
Just gonna keep saying it, aren't you?
I know what I am, Alex.
Right, well, we're about half an hour away from the end of the chapter, but I think now's a good time to leave it. We both got work in the morning.
Yeah, I gotta go make dinner.
And to be fair, we did finish Bloodborne before starting all this, so yeah, we'll continue this next time. I'm gonna do this instead of Bloodborne from now on, now that it's finished anyway.
Fair enough. Josh, skibbity riz, emo. Damn it, Eva!
Oh.
If you all will excuse me, I'm going to go throw Eva off a cliff.
That's not gonna be a hard throw, is it?
No, she's only a little thing.
But yeah, we're gonna leave it here. Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone. You've all
Much love.
You've all dribbed and drabbed in, and we appreciate you all for popping by at different times.
We do. You got to see Alex
Finish
be
Bloodborne.
the king of the swingers, babe. I'm
And-
the king of the swingers.
And apparently that too, yeah.
VIP.
Thank you for popping by. We love you all. Pop by again on Wednesday. Josh is going to be playing. He says he's going to do a one-off. He's not decided what he's going to do yet.
Ooby-doo. I want to be like you.
And then Thursday will probably be Kingdom Hearts. I'll swap it around. And then Saturday will be nothing because I've got plans. So enjoy us while you've got us. Anyway.
Be like me.
Oh, he's in it. Right. Love you all. Bye.
Talk like you have to.